What movie cliché drives you crazy? When the main character decides not to hurt the main villain of the movie, but is totally okay with slaughtering hundreds of their minions/workers. Yeah, add this with the hero decides to spare the villain makes sudden last-ditch effort, hero effortlessly kills villain cliché. Full-on creepy shit being framed as romantic. Come on, what's wrong with sneaking into their room to watch them sleep at night? Seriously. That's how I met my wife. Guy with shit job or no job can afford his own place in the city and has a 10/10 supermodel girlfriend. It's okay cause he fucks it all up in about 5 minutes though. When characters are like I don't know why the police are chasing us, they must be corrupt and bought out by the bad guys. Fuck you Liam Neeson, you've been chucking hand grenades around the Hagia Sophia for half an hour. He tells his daughter to get to the top of a building and randomly throw grenades, the piece of shit. Go potentially kill dozens of innocent bystanders, you'll probably blow some kid's legs off lol we gotta move. Every courtroom drama ever. This is highly irregular, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it, but watch yourself, McCoy. You'd better be going somewhere with this. Walks into bar, orders drink, says pertinent lines, leaves after taking a single sip. Honorable mention, ending phone calls abruptly with zero manners. Yeah, my whole life I have endeavored to finish any and all drinks I overpay for. When someone gets shot in say the guts or something and they're still able to carry on for a bit, but they shoot another guy in the exact same spot and he's so dead it knocked him out of his fucking socks. Haha, as if a bullet can never properly penetrate plot. I didn't sign up for this, cop that signed up to deal with the exact scenario they're presented with. Grenades don't blow up into a huge fireball. They pop and leave a marginal dust cloud. Watch out for that shrapnel though. Feedback whenever anyone approaches a microphone, then the sound is suddenly 100% perfect. Also, they try to make it seem like feedback makes the person talking look stupid. Like they did something wrong. / greater than punches goon. / greater than goon falls over. / greater than that's enough of that guy, through to next room. Hey Fred, you going to help get the main character? I can't man, he punched me already. Shit. Well at least you didn't get thrown into a dumpster like Larry. He's been in there for 3 hours. Says it's terrible. Someone fires a .45 pistol several times in an enclosed space and is able to hold a conversation at a normal volume level. Lack of this is one of the reasons Archer is great. For example, when the protagonist doesn't tell the full complexity of his situation, and just lets stuff get completely out of hand instead. I can explain. Doesn't explain. Fuck you movie. The morning after wild, drunken, sweaty, monkey sex, and everyone's hair is perfect and skin is glowing with no dark circles under their eyes. Haha yeah, my so always points out the putting on makeup scenes where the female is already wearing so much makeup. It's like in commercials where they shave an already shaved leg. A SWAT guy checks a downed victim for a pulse while wearing heavy knife-proof Kevlar riot gloves and is somehow able to feel it. Bad guys failing because of some minor stupid shit or good guys winning because of dumb luck. The need to force a love interest into pretty much any plot. One of the main reasons I loved Zootopia so much. That and it's just a great movie. Edit, The Notebook does this as well. Unlocking a door by shooting it with a handgun. Mythbusters proved that this only makes it more locked than it already was. To be fair, Mythbusters made a career out of most of the things on this list. Turning the TV on and immediately seeing the relevant news report. When the wife makes a nice full-sized breakfast for the family and the dad eats 2 bites then says gotta run honey have a nice day every fucking time. That's believable, they just don't show him coming home later to find his shit on the lawn and the locks changed. People breaking through glass windows without getting a single scratch. The one guy who just happens to be good at computers and knows how to hack. Not every computer kid knows how to hack firewalls and bank accounts and security systems. Technobabble that uses real science terms. This teleporter uses a quantum accelerator to disrupt the Higgs field, which shrinks space-time. I know what all those terms mean. Immersion broken. TL. Doctor movies use the word quantum too much. From Rick and Morty, S2E6. Morty, oh, boy. W. What's wrong, Rick? Is it the quantum carburetor or something? Rick, quantum carburetor? Jesus, Morty. You can't just add a, burps, sci-fi word to a car word and hope it means something. Morty, huh, looks like something's wrong with the microverse battery. Girl catches her boyfriend in a compromising position with some other girl. Girl storms off while boyfriend cries out to her, and this is almost always verbatim, I can explain. Uck. It's not what IT looks like. My little list. If a man and woman hate each other at the start of the flick, then they must be a couple by the end. I thought you were dead. Slaps Rouge character. The bad guy was meant to be caught. Character comes out of retirement for one last job. Character has a weird gimmick that's their entire personality, but that could be down to bad writing. Greater than I thought you were dead. Slaps Rouge character. Better read than dead. When a character coughs, foreshadowing the terminal illness that will be discovered in the following scene. Can't a bro just get something caught in his throat every now and then without having to die? The dead villain is not dead. When typing on a computer or keyboard, people never use the spacebar. Or, when typing on a computer or keyboard, people never use the spacebar. I've never once seen a defibrillator used properly. Director, okay, in this scene we're going to do the paddle thing. Actor, what's my motivation? Technical consultant, you're in tachycardia. Actor, I don't know how to emote tachycardia. Technical consultant, what do you know? Actor, asystole. Director, May, that works for me. Technical consultant, but a defibrillator is useless for asystole. Director, shut your cake hole, Poindexter. When someone's holding someone at gunpoint with a semi-auto, like a 1911, and cocks the hammer to show they mean business. Except that if you've chambered around, the hammer is already cocked. Pulls out a sword. I ain't gonna tell you shit. Sheathes sword and pulls it out again. Okay. Stressful situation. Character goes into the washroom, runs the tap and splashes water on his face to deal with his stress. I have never done this in my life. You must be like really stressed out then. Somehow Adam Sandler gets these bomb-ass women in the house that the killer is in and the lights flicker and you hear noises. Then the fucking genius says hello, is anyone there? Or, while in a group of 3 or 4 people, let's split up. No. Don't ever split up. I'm probably already dead by the time you're reading this. Holy shit, is that thing annoying. And most of the time they're not even dead yet. I start all my letters this way. When Superman is there to save the world, and by the world he means America. Hero of the movie is held at gunpoint or something similar by villain. Then this happens, I have you now, I am going to kill you, I'm so going to kill you, guess WHO's going to die, you. I have waited 23 years for this to happen and I will cherish every moment. 37 minutes later, ooh my god, guess I have won, haven't I? I'm finally going to get my revenge on you, pathetic being, you will never escape me. And something happens, the hero gets free and kills the bandit. I appreciate every horror movie that doesn't start with a boring ass introduction of the family and their annoying kids or the stupid high schoolers that decided to camp together for whatever reason. I've seen more horror movies where the family is moving into a new house. The love triangle. It should be a love / carrot because rarely is it cyclical. It's usually two love one, when a real love triangle should be A loves B loves C loves E. Well yeah, but love carrot doesn't sound as nice. Edit, apparently it's spelled carrot for the symbol. Cocking an already chambered gun to punctuate a sentence. When they walk calmly away from an explosion. In reality, the actor/actress would be pulped to a bloody mess. Cool guys don't look at explosions though. Oh god, I was just thinking this the other day. In English please. Bonus points if the person saying is also affiliated with science and should know what they're talking about. Spurred by a scene in The Martian where Donald Glover is trying to explain his solution to a group of fucking NASA scientists, and one of them needs it explained like he's a fucking child. Edit, I understand this is a plot device to explain things to the audience. The problem arises that conclusions are usually already in layman's or easily digestible terms. They just explain their work and thought process to complicate things unnecessarily. Edit 2, I get that it was the PR or press secretary guys. Can we stop commenting on that? Let's focus on the more annoying fact of in English please. In general, not necessarily in The Martian. I hate the ole. Some random bit of dialogue. What did you say? Repeats random bit of dialogue. That is the solution to our problem. Worse than that, when the first person repeats the irrelevant part of dialogue, and the other guy says no, not that, the other thing. If you know it's not that, why are you making them repeat it at all? A final battle on a very high structure. A bad guy totally beating the crap out of the good guy for 90% of the fight. The cocking of guns holding someone at bay. In every cop or mystery movie when they interview a blue-collar worker, they're always some grumpy overweight white guy with a bad vocabulary and vaguely offensive beliefs. Edit, and they always seem annoyed and want to get back to work. Like, in real life I'd be all holy shit I get to help with a murder investigation. Pretty much any type of hacking that gets done. Especially when there are two 1337 H4XX0Rs at either end of the country that are battling on PCs by mashing their keyboard. Tiny female who can beat up guys. Waifu they call it. They even addressed it with Jet Li in The Expendables when Dolph Lundgren goes my turn and picks Lee up and hammers him. That's why we have weight classes. Manic pixie dream girls. Someone's being asked to do a certain thing, and they're all no, I sure as hell won't, you can't make me, and that's final. Jump to the next scene, they're doing that thing. That really grinds my gears. When there's a funeral, it always has to rain. Person is trying to find a place to hide. Other evil person comes into the room right at that moment. Camera pans back to the room. The first person is no longer there and was able to hide in 0.002 seconds. Liked what you saw? Hit like, subscribe and the bell icon for more crazy Reddit content.